Yeah, so it kind of grew out of passion of mine of collecting things, and specifically watches. Um, I inherited a couple of watches from my grandfather, who was an Air Force pilot in World War II. Actually, I'm wearing one of his pilot's watches from the 40s. So that just kind of sparked my interest, and I started reading about them and learning, and it's just like an endless uh, pit of knowledge you can, or I guess rabbit hole you can fall down many rabbit holes with watches, all the different brands, styles, uses, um, metals. I mean, it's just like infinite. So um, I I owned some, I collected some, and over the years just started always looking for them, like wherever I was going, if I was traveling or in thrift shops or estate sales. And I started picking up more than I could really realistically own, financially and also just like physically. I wasn't wearing them all, so I started doing these little pop-up markets around town, at the vintage pop-up markets, at a few places around town, and just set up a little table of watches, and people were kind of psyched about it, and it was just fun talking to people about watches. And I put a few in a case at Rexco, my friend Ryan's vintage store in the Fan.
How do you spell that?
Rexco. And those did pretty well, and people were like messaging me, asking about them, and Ryan would send them over here to learn more about the watches, and we could, get to know the people and chat about them. And that just sort of led me to getting a case myself and putting a bunch of watches in and selling them here.